Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to try this. Huomenta, tervetuloa Tampereelle. Was that the Finnish people in the room? Was that okay? Thank you. Okay. Welcome to this year's conference. My name is Sergio Lara Bercial, and I have the pleasure to be your host for the next couple of days. A big thank you to the IIHF for inviting me back to the conference. Can I have a quick show of hands? How many of you were here last year? Okay, so about half of you. I apologize to those guys because I have a limited amount of jokes, okay? So I might repeat some from last year, but it's great to see you, everybody. I'm really pleased to be here. I had a great time last year, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot again this year. But without further ado, we're gonna get the conference to a flying start with our first two guests. So please welcome the IIHF Senior Vice President, Mr. Peter Brisa, and the IIHF Development Director, Kalle VÄLIAHO. Thank you. Thank you. And that's for you.
Good morning, everybody. I'll be really briefly. It's my pleasure on behalf of IIHF to welcome you here to this coaching symposium. As I saw that half of you were last year here, or another room. But anyhow, that time we announced a new development director in IIHF, which was Kalle. He has some months behind him in the job. Basically, we go to some restructure in the IIHF. We have defined a strategic plan, and we go the first steps with the goal to achieve it in 2026. Actually, we will have another, not a new position, but as you might have seen in the papers, Christian Hofstetter is leaving IIHF after many years as a sports director. He will join the organizing committee of 2026 in Switzerland, and IIHF General Secretary Matti Nurminen is now picking up a new sports director. So we have some changes, but we have one goal, and this still remains to cooperate with all members. We have 83, a lot of difference in the quality and a lot of challenges, but this is the work for the man beside me, and my role was just to welcome you, and I give it to Kalle. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, and thank you, Sergio, and thank you, all of you, of being here. So it's good to be here, and just want to say thanks for FIHA for doing a great job of putting this together and doing all the registration with Pyry and his team. So I'm Kalle VÄLIAHO, Development Director, and as Peter said, I started in 1st of August, so it's my first season. So first time now overseeing also this symposium from this side. So shortly before we are able to start the actually opening, I just want to go through the IIHF strategy. So maybe one of you or some of you have seen it or overseen it. So this is some sort of like long-term plan for us, what we try to achieve, what we are trying to do. So it guides IIHF to follow some principles. So not just think about what to do today or what to do tomorrow, having a long-term plan that what we actually want to achieve in next 3 or 4 years. And one of the reasons why we are here, it's also part of think about how do we help our countries to run the coaching programs, and what kind of competence we should bring for the coaches too. IIHF values, so everything should be based on integrity, respect, passion, and community. If you think about the audience over here or us together, that's already a big community over here. So we have 150, 180 people about all around the world, and if I got it right from our registration, there's people from 25 different countries today. So that's already a big number if you think about the international way, and people coming all the way from New Zealand, Australia, and also from North America, so coming to Europe and seeing the games and connect to each other. Some stats from the IIHF point of view, so also you're able to understand the bigger picture of the IIHF. So we have 83 members, 59 are full members, so they're able to participate in the championships program. We have about 1.6 million players worldwide that are registered in our members' systems. There's about 160,000 coaches in the worldwide, more males than females, but these are the statistics that we are working with the sport. Numbers comparing 5 years ago, the number of male players, boys or men's, are going a bit down, but same time girls and female hockey is getting up. So we are able to grow the female numbers, but we are going a bit down with the boys and men. So I think that's something that we need to make sure in the future that we don't left anybody behind. So everybody who signs with hockey should stay there and retain and continue playing hockey. So hopefully the culture and system is supporting that, so everybody is able to play with the team and practice with the team. IIHF job, so basically even though now we are working with the coaches, our bigger job in development-wise is more about think the ways how do we support the countries, our members. How do we educate the people in the federations? How do we help and support for our federations that they are able to help clubs or associations in the country? Because again, every day the practice are run by the clubs. Or teams, players, coaches are in the ice and ice level, in the club level. So whether the environment is better on that one club, the better the hockey will be in the future in also our federation. So our job is more likely focus on the people in the federation level, and then their job is to help their own members. So this is something, a big picture that we are putting together, that we are starting, we are running. Everything is not in place. These two bigger sectors that we are planning to build some sort of development plan for the federations, that we are also able to see what's in place, where the countries are going, what they should be doing to get better. And also that we just started the program with the people who oversees the development in their country. So we started last week on online session. We do some on-site training and we continue online. So it's a 1-year program for the people from the federation level that whose job is to make sure that development has its place in the country, or at least providing tools. So hopefully when we are coming back, check next May, I'm going to be able to see 50 different development plans from the countries. So that's something like sustainable development. Think about that we are able to provide tools for countries that think about what to do and what are the different areas of the development also from the federation level. For coaches like you, we run different seminars like the big symposium over here. Last season we ran 12 different Partnership for Progress seminars, so we went 12 different IIHF events. And the long goal for this is that whenever you are hosting an IIHF event, you are hosting some sort of development event. Whether it's concentrating on coaches, game officials, people in the clubs, but the basic idea is that you always bring people together. We are going to build and update the coaching education framework because that's a bit missing. We have something from 20 years back, but it should be built or should be updated. And building the framework, the idea is that it guides our federations to think about their own programs. Because every country, every full member should have a coaching program in place. And that's something for the associate members that are not able to participate. They need to build the coaching program in the country as one of the minimum participation standards. So hopefully also in the future every country has a coaching program in place as game official program. So something else than just a 1 weekend seminar somewhere, but just think about how do we develop coach development. And I think that's why we are here too. Everybody wants to get some ideas, thoughts to connect. You're able to find a lot of material from the development hubs, so there's a lot of new information. Last year seminars over there. We did some webinar series also with different people, updating that in a year. But think about just ending my speak over here. It's just about now you have this chance to meet new people. I think there's a lot of people that you haven't met before. There might be a lot of people that you have met. You might sit with your friend at the table, but now you have these 2 days, really time to connect and meet people. Last year, I remember that somebody actually hired somebody to work with the club, so you never know where your people are sitting. There's a lot of people that I have been able to work with in my previous years. There's people that I have been coaching with. There's actually this person that I was coaching too. So you know that it's really different people over here, and It's good to see that we have a lot of different people coming all over here, and some same people usually also come back. So to get everything out of it, remember to connect, remember to ask, be open for the new ideas, and think about, reflect how you're able to take that actions or take that knowledge in your own coaching life or in your federation work. So just as the end word, enjoy the weekend, try to get everything out of it. Thank you.